Hi, Christine Crow here, and today's video is about the recent layoffs that's happening around the world, 2025, and what's happening and how you can also prepare for it as well. So, as you can see that there is layoffs in 2025, it's really shaking up the industries worldwide. And this is from government agencies in the US to private corporations as well. So whether it is like a cost cutting, automation, or economic shifts, these job losses are creating uncertainty for thousands of workers. But what really is happening? And how can you prepare for it? So today I'm going to be diving into the biggest layoffs of 2025 and the reasons I believe, and also from the research behind them, and what job seekers can really do to stay ahead. So what I'd like to say is to give you some insight into looking at the hiring trends, and so stick around to learn about the future proofing your career in the job market, because it's so unpredictable right now. So before we begin, if you're looking for some insights, for example, into what you can possibly do, then hit the like button or share, subscribe, turn on the notification so that you don't miss any updates. So let's get into it, shall we? So these layoff landscapes, who's getting hit? I'm going to go through that in this video. So let's start with the hard facts here. Layoffs in 2025 are hitting both public and the private sector. Now, when you used to have like a job with the government, you thought that job was for life. You know, you've got things that you were relying on, looking at your future, you know, your pension, your health benefits, all of these things is what you rely on and depend on when you're looking at working for a government organization. But let's look at this and break it down, because it's also happening in the private sector as well. So here's a breakdown of the most affected industries, for example. And it is the public sector. Government agencies like the Department of Education in America, Health and Human Services, and Transportation, they're all facing budget cuts. You can see there's law cases going on at the moment. The Department of Government Efficiency, advised by Elon Musk, is restructuring, leading to thousands of job losses. So President Trump is really sparking this controversy by offering employees incentives to voluntary leave, potentially leading into a mass exit of experienced workers. So it's like a mass exodus going on here. Well, within the private sector, tech giants like Salesforce, for example, they're reducing their staff due to post-pandemic. But also because of the AI that's been introduced, they've got AI Salesforce, AI agents, for example, Agent Force, which is, I can't really complain about that for to be quite honest with you, but they're not hiring new staff members because they don't need to because of AI. And they've increased their efficiency by 30%, according to the Salesforce director, for example. Energy companies like BP, for example, they're laying workers off. And there's also the retail and manufacturing doing automation and AI adaptations for replacing thousands of jobs. So this is happening around the world. It's not just America. In the UK, it's happening. People are losing their jobs. They're being laid off, for example. So why are companies laying people off? Well, one of the reasons is AI and automations are taking over. AI is about handling customer service. It can do HR, recruitment, even creative jobs. And this is the reason, another reason why we have started doing AI automation for business owners, for example, to help with the staff members that they have to be able to be more efficient, or if a business owner has just started, then they'll be able to use AI automation so that they're not doing the business by themselves. But studies show that 40% of tasks in the traditional roles can be done by AI. So companies are shifting towards AI-driven business models, for example, ensuring fewer employees are needed. Number 2, cutting costs and economic shifts. So with the rise of inflation and interest rates, this is forcing businesses to tighten their budgets. Companies like, the big organizations are restructuring due to the policies that they have, but also due to the finances. Businesses are cutting down on mid-level managers and outsourcing more work. So the shift in consumer behavior, this has changed as well. So traditional retail jobs are disappearing due to the rise of e-commerce and automation. Now, have you ever gone into a clothes shop and seen them packed? Because they used to be packed, but they're not as busy as what they used to be unless you go into like Macy's, for example, in New York. For example, the main store on 34th Street I'm referring to here. But if you go to the other Macy's, that's why they're closing their stores down, because there's not many people in the stores, for example. Remote work is reducing the demand for office-related roles, leading to downsizing in commercial real estate office management jobs. So imagine. So many companies aren't just laying off jobs due to financial struggles. They're reshaping their workforce for the future. This means new opportunities will arise. And this is according to expert insight, Brian KY, corporate recruiter, for example. He feels that this means new opportunities will arise. If you know where to look and how to adapt, that's the thing, you have to pivot and adapt. So what jobs are still in demand? Well, AI and tech jobs, AI and machine learning specialist, cybersecurity experts, data analysis and cloud engineers, healthcare and wellness, nurses, carers and medical assistants, although they are cutting down on some agencies, is still needed. Healthcare, mental health professionals, biotech and medical research, renewable energy and sustainability, solar and wind energy technicians, environmental consultants for now. Now, it may be a different story in America, for example, because they are going through, the DOGE team are going through all of these aspects. And the fourth one that I'd like to mention is digital marketing and content creation, SEO and AI powered marketing, freelance videos, content creators, e-commerce growth strategist. These are the ones that seem to be more popular. So if you're in a declining industry, consider pivoting in one of these three high growth fields. But how do you actually make that transition? So how do you future-proof your career? If you want to stay relevant and competitive in today's job market, here's what you need to do. You need to upgrade your skills. Learn AI tools, automation. Take online courses on cybersecurity that is so needed right now. Data analysis and digital marketing. Network like you've never before. Look at industry webinars. Attend job fairs if you can and connect with recruiters, because there could be some hidden job opportunities there. And this is something that I would highly recommend to anybody. Consider side hustles and freelance work. Think about, with the AI-driven job losses, multiple income streams are crucial. Don't just rely on one income stream. Don't have all your eggs in one basket. You've got to really look at creating multiple income streams that will then be a safeguard for if one of them does stop. You haven't got income. You've still got income coming in, for example. Do freelance consulting. Online business models is also good as well. Stay mentally and financially prepared. So if you feel that you're at risk of layoffs, a job layoff, start saving and creating an emergency fund. I spoke about this last year, September, I believe, the end of July, September, August, September, in the UK, before the budget came out, the UK budget, I spoke about creating an emergency fund by saving small amounts of money each month, for example. Invest in your mental resilience. Job losses can emotionally drain you, but remember, you're not alone in this. Be proactive. Start preparing before it happens, because you will feel much better and be in a better position when and if it does. So what I'd love to know is for you to have success, for you to grow and see this as an opportunity for growth. not as something to keep you stagnant. So if you've liked this video, I'd love for you to like, subscribe, and also comment below if you've experienced layoffs or job uncertainty. So think about what career steps you can take. Check out my playlist as well for different aspects: multiple income stream, side hustles, for example, semi-retirement living, finance. Check them out. Check out those, and how to get contracts. Check out those playlists and those videos. Stay informed, stay adaptable, and most importantly, stay in control of your future. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.